So we're preparing for Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur. What is Yom Kippur? What is Yom Kippur? It's the most powerful day that we know that exists. It's a day where there is an eraser. Imagine you hit the reset and everything clears up. It's like wipers, windshield wipers. It has the rain on it and it just cleans it dry. You have snow in it and it just cleans it off and it's crystal clear. That is Yom Kippur. So what's going on? How does that happen? What does that mean? Everything is Shmiras Habris. Shmiras Habris. What does it mean, Shmiras Habris? Shmiras Habris means anything that I'm in a relationship with is sacred. Shmiras Habris, whatever I'm in a relationship with, whatever I have a connection to and I'm flowing from, is sacred. And once that is in, as long as that is in line, then there is protection because you are flowing from your truth, from your essence, whatever you're in a relationship with. Once that's broken, then something else takes place. You are starting a relationship with something else. In other words, you can be in a relationship with confusion. You can be in a relationship with Eitz Hadas Toivera, the good or not the good. That's a relationship too, living in fear, living in confusion. So we have certain alignments, certain what's it called, a bris, a commitment, certain commitments that we are holding on to, and that is our das. Once we break that alignment from a higher place, from your truth, we're going into a ruach behema, which is the animal soul is activated, and that animal soul is has certain needs, and once you give him its needs, he wants more. He gets activated, and he wants, if it's food or if it's whatever else it is, and we are going into we tie ourselves in. You get tied into that. It's like a neder. Once you do it 3 times, you're tied into it. It's a neder. You can't get out of it. You need a taras nadarim. That's why we do a taras nadarim erev Rosh Hashanah. You can still do it till tomorrow. And then tomorrow, but kol nidre. So the taras nadarim is our bond, our stuff that we tied ourselves into. I have a certain fear. I have a certain mahalach. I have a certain commitment. I said something. Going into a taras nadarim, it gets completely deleted. I untie myself through a bezdin, 3 or 10 people, and tomorrow we are going into where the Eibishter Creator is untying himself from his commitments, because once Isiras Lasata, whatever action I do from the bottom, there has an effect on the top. So once I do something three times and I'm creating a conduit, a thinner from that place, that means that we're tying into our Creator from the level that he's tied into us, from the Seder Stalshalis. We go into a relationship with that, and now he's committed to, so to speak. On whatever level he's committed to. There's higher levels, but there's a level that he commits to, because I do it 3 times, I'm tied into it. Same thing as 40 days breaks a habit, or 40 days creates a habit. This too, 3 times, and you're in. So now we need a Hatar Sandarim from his end too. So it's completely, we're deleting everything. And once we, so how do we do that also? So now that we go into fasting is that once we activate from food, we activate a certain organism, and we'll live through that. So now when we're going into a fast, that everything is, we're disconnecting completely from, not only like Shabbos where we disconnect from work. We're going into a deeper Shabbos. Yom Kippur is like Shabbos. We're going into a deeper Shabbos that we don't even eat. We're going into the core of what feeds everything. There's no food over there. You don't need any food. So everything here is taken a bris. Yom Kippur is where once we detach and delete from everything, we let go of everything. There is a renewed commitment that we take, another bris, another connection, and it gets stamped. Kippur gets stamped, which is you get sealed. It's almost like when you create something and then you laminate it. You do something, a piece of paper, you laminate it. So Rosh Hashanah was created, and now it gets, once you go in the cleansing process of the 10 days, the Sesame Tshuva, Shabbos Tshuva, and tomorrow eating and then fasting, Taras Nadarim, Kol Nidre, you're clean, you're good, you have your intention, and from there you go in, you get stamped, you get laminated, and this is it. And the seal can be changed, right? So there's different, we have sukkahs, and we have the whole thing. I just want to go again with this, by fasting, when we fast, we're literally drying out the thing. It's an opportunity to, I say the thing, because I don't want, it's the electricity, it's the organism, it's the veins of everything, of this whole place here called Earth that we move around in. We're not here in separation. Everything is coming in. Your feelings are not, where are the feelings coming from? Even if your eyes are closed and even if your ears are covered, you still have an emotion comes in. Where is that coming from? You didn't hear anything, you didn't see anything in a couple of days. Where is that feeling coming from? Well, it's coming from because your body is receiving. So we're connected. We're constantly connected. Every part of the body is connected. If you weren't connected, it's like taking a fish out of the water. It dies. So by fasting, we're drying out, and you'll find yourself after it's a 26-hour fast. By Nila, there is no food in the body, so to speak. And we're going into a different space. We're entering in a space that we are connected to it's the breathless stage where you're not breathing really. There's no food, you just are connected to the source of not just the heartbeat, but the actual electricity that's created from the heartbeat, or the electricity that creates the heartbeat. So then we daven 5 times, 5 Shemona Esrei, which is Keneged Ha'Hei Chasadim Shebedas, because remember something, this is key. Presence is key. And you'll understand that every stage in your life in a different way. What presence means. There's levels of presence until we're going to get where we need to get to, until you're going to get where you need to get to. So if I'm in relationship with something that is not, like we said before, not fully present yet, not fully present yet, which means that my das, because everything works with das is connection, das is consciousness, das is the thing that is aware of, das is the thing that asks the question, who am I? That gives the ability to ask the question, who am I? And observing. Otherwise, you're not. Das brings that awareness. And das is made out of Hei Chasadim and Hei Gevuras. The high from the right, 5 from the right side and 5 from the left side. Not to go into detail with that, but Pesach we cover that. So what we need to clean that. We need that presence, because if I know, if the child was, language that everybody knows, if the child was abused, whatever abuse means, then he doesn't even know what good is. He can only give what you know, what you have. What you're not aware of, that you can't give. I can't receive the love that I'm not aware of. As a father, I can't give the love that I never knew as much as I want to. I need to know it. It has to be das. I have to be in relationship with it. And the deeper in das I am with it, the more I can give. to the child. And the child is anything or everything that you're in a relationship with. So now that our das has been, damaged from Parei, Mitzrayim, das, everything is das, Chet Eitz das, Esav and Yishmo, so it needs a cleaning. The Hei Chasadim need a cleaning. So that's why we daven 5 times. And what's for the other side? What's for the Hei Gevurah? So there's 10, there's 5 and 5. And by the way, if you don't follow what I'm saying, I used to say this more, but now I need to say it again. Don't worry about it. Just listen to it. Just listen. If you don't listen, just feel it. If you can't feel it, just feel sorry for yourself. Whatever it is, it's Allah-based. It's gonna go in. It's all right. You hear it. It's in the atmosphere. It's moving anyway. So don't beat yourself up. You're gonna get it, but you have to start somewhere. Aleph also started with practice first, before it starts making sense. You long before it started making sense to you, you were a part. It was a part of you. So the Hei Gevuras, what's with the Hei Gevuras? The answer is what is the Hei Gevuras? There are the good things that happen to me in my life. There are lessons that I get from the good place, and then there are lessons that I get from the squeeze. But seems like, why is this happening to me? But now, Rosh Hashanah, where there's such hamtaka that all the Gevuras turn in, even the Gevuras, my pain, I recognize now the lessons in the pain. I recognize how powerful I become from the squeeze. Versus the people that never had a squeeze, where are they? And where are you? Why are you searching? Why are you listening? Why are you trying? Because you had a squeeze. You were squeezed, you were crushed, and now you're looking for tachlis. Because the pain, it didn't stop by the pain. There was something deeper than the pain. There's something deeper than the message, and you were looking for it. So now you know that the Hei Gevuras is also a part of your whole building block. It's the Binyan HaMalchus. Malchus is poor. She doesn't have anything. She surrendered to anything, and therefore she has everything. Because I can live in any condition with nothing, therefore I have everything. And that's Malchus, and that's Klal Yisrael, that's Knesset Yisrael, that is Shechina, and that's what we're waking up to, and that is Yom Kippur Chevra. So, let's see, so we have Hei Chasadim, Shebedas, and then we have Kippur, Chosim Bris Kodesh. Okay, this is good. Tafshin Pei Daled. Have an easy fast, and easy means find your way back to self. Find your way back to where you need to go. You should see the purpose of the fast. That's the easy fast. That's the easy fast. And presence, it's the subtlety. What shifted, what changed. All right, have an easy fast, and okay, I think that's it. What else is supposed to say? Gemar Chasim Etara. So Zana Gemar Chasim Etara. It's all Tzchanan Toshin. After this, it keeps moving. Gemar Chasim Etara, I get kvittel and all, and whatever. But we all understand what the spiel is. All right, L'chaim u'lebracha.